Good morning, all. Welcome to Anand Rathi Morning Commodity and Currency Podcast. Let's begin with precious metal update. With broader weak dollar index and Yemen continuing to threaten the Red Sea amid geopolitical tension still on, gold is expected to remain supportive amid safe haven appeal remaining intact in the yellow metal. The US Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index for December and the initial jobless claim will be due on Wednesday and Thursday, respectively, which will be the next trigger to watch out for fresh direction in gold prices. Technically, gold pivot is around 63,042. If gold surpasses 63,187, it has potential to reach to the levels of 63,321. Conversely, if it falls below 62,863, we might see downside to the levels of 62,729. Let's go ahead with base metal update. Copper prices might trade within a range, showing us a positive bias due to a weak dollar and anticipated increased demand in 2024, especially for electric vehicle components. However, potential supply constraints from mine closures pose a challenge. Market participants are awaiting US jobless and pending home sales data due for release on tomorrow. Technically, copper pivot is around 733. If copper breaks above 734, we might see upside to the levels of 736. And if it drops below 731, we might see downside to the levels of 729. Continuing with energy update, the relief rally in oil is likely to continue for another couple of sessions. However, upside seems to be short-lived amid demand concerns, especially from China. Today, the market will remain mostly steady ahead of the API inventory data due on later on Wednesday and the EIA data on Thursday for more cues on supply in the US. Technically, crude oil pivot is around 6,253. If crude oil rises above 6,448, we might see upside to the levels of 6,565. And if it drops below 6,182, we might see downside to the levels of 6,065. On currency front, today rupee is likely to open flat to the US dollar amid an uptick in most Asian currencies and a rally in oil prices. Brent crude reached a high of $81.72, the highest this month, amid Red Sea vessel attacks. The rupee range has narrowed considerably in the wake of likely heavy intervention by the Reserve Bank of India on both sides. Major events scheduled today are US Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index. That's all for today's podcast. Have a successful trading day. Thank you.